Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of April. You can have Virgo anywhere in your chart, you can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you're here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, so Virgo, I was called to get a song for you guys, and the song that I got was Near You Always by Jewel. Now the song is definitely a love song. She's talking about, being really, really scared to kind of give her heart over to someone that she knows would have it completely if she did allow them in. And, she's talking about being really scared of it, but then in the end, she decides to give over that power, and she's just like begging them to please be gentle with her heart because she couldn't handle it if, they broke or they abuse that power. And so I'm getting a sense that it's like that you might be in love with someone, but you're really, really scared to let them in fully 100%. So, it can always be vice versa, but we will see. So we're going to start with the Black Moon Astrology cards. Can I have 1 or 2 cards for Virgo for April, please? Virgo, April. Please and thank you. 1 or 2 cards for Virgo, April. Virgo, April. Virgo, April, please. The cards are acting really odd. Oh, one came out, but it fell on the floor. Interesting. So we have Mars, which is force on the bottom. Now, Mars is like a masculine energy, and it's kind of like, so love, the song was talking about love, and love is Venus. And then Mars is the masculine, and it's force. Hang on a second. It's on the floor. Okay. So this is interesting. We have Uranus. Genius. It's like something about your force of genius. It's interesting. 59, 5 and 9. I'm trying to just process this here, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to use the archetype cards. We'll get an archetype card, 1 or 2 for you guys for the month of April. Can I have 1 or 2 archetype cards for Virgo, please? 1 or 2 archetype cards. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have Liberator. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Imposing your own tyranny over those who you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay, hang on. Let's see what this one is. Beggar. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. Light attributes. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Force. Genius. So I'm getting, like, the 9 is also a Virgo energy. Because the 9 represents Hermit in the tarot, and that's the Virgo card. Now we have 2 blue cards here, and that's like a throat chakra type of thing. Now I'm seeing this flame here, and she's like holding the flame up to the sun. Do you see that? How she's holding the flame up to the sun, and that's almost like how she's getting the light. So I feel like that is kind of tapping into your masculine force, your masculine energy here. because the sun represents masculinity. And freeing yourself from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. I feel like you're like kind of, and the torch represents the hermit as well. So this definitely feels like your energy. Now with this one over here, Beggar. You know, it could be someone, like with that song, it could be someone that's scared to ask you to be gentle with them. Like maybe you are a force. Like the Virgo could be the masculine, this could be the feminine. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Or just this side is the masculine, this is the feminine. And but you don't want them to come to you as a beggar, that you want them to come to you empowered and not scared that you're going to break them, you know? Or vice versa. But the genius, well, I want to look at that in the book, kind of. Where's the book for that? Okay, I want to look at the genius. 9. Now, this is interesting because there's a quote at the beginning. It says, "The public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius." And that's quoted from Oscar Wilde, it says. Now, the sudden bolt of surprise that causes chaos, Uranus, the great awakener, is here to wake you up. According to myth, out of chaos emerge two expressions of deities, Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. So Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. Out of chaos emerge two expressions of deities. So the mother and the father. The masculine and feminine. And this is a masculine energy here. So yeah, the Virgo energy definitely feels like the more masculine side. I don't know if Virgo's technically considered a masculine sign. But I do get that because they're very stoic, they're very reserved. You know, they're led the way by just their own light that they provide for themselves. Now this person has their eyes covered, and it's like they don't want to look. They don't want to. It's almost like they're presenting, like this was the heart, you know, in the song. It's like this is the heart. They're presenting it to the Virgo or to this person, and they're saying, I don't even want to look. I can't look. Just give me the verdict. But this person doesn't have ill intent. They want to. They want to help liberate this person and know that they don't have to be fearful. Okay, now I found this kind of interesting. It says Uranus is not really personal, and its viewpoint is one that is detached and unemotional. Now that is a very, very Virgo type of energy here. And so maybe Uranus or Virgo is ruled by Uranus. I don't know, but I'm getting the sense that it's like, and Virgos can be very, very intelligent with this genius energy. I don't know. It's like you don't have, I feel like this could be like a lot of cross-watchers watching this. Not a lot, but, you know, cross-watchers could be watching this. And, hang on a second, sorry. This is bothering me. And so I think you're just being called to not be scared. Like this person doesn't want anything negative, and just speak your mind, because we have so much blue here, and that is the throat chakra. Like let your voice be heard. Like speak up for yourself. You don't have to be you don't have to hide behind anything. Okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some tarot with the Osho Zen Tarot. What's the message for Virgo here? What's the message for Virgo? Message for Virgo, please. Okay. I like this because, okay, so maturity is on the bottom. Now, I really like this because in the song, she's kind of going from like being scared to accepting like that being scared is part of being in a relationship. Okay, so we have change here. Receptivity. Now, look at that. That's like the Queen of Water. And then slowing down. Okay. I'm hearing this like slowing down of time. Now this is the Knight of Pentacles. Now this could definitely be the Virgo here. I'm getting that. Could definitely be the Virgo. Because it's a very slow, methodical process. Okay, and they're very mature. Virgos are very, very mature. They know, they have a maturity about them. They always have, and they always will. Okay. And then the receptivity. I honestly feel like they will, it's like whatever this person is scared of, this is just confirmation that they don't have to be scared. Like you're going to be received well in a very mature, beautiful way. And then that'll allow the change from the being scared to the acceptance. Like, say, okay, listen to that song. She's very, very fearful. Like, she's talking about being madly in love with someone and then being so scared of that love that she can't, like, she's like, don't look at me, don't talk to me sweet, don't give me flowers, like, because she doesn't want to let them in. And then in the end of the song, she's like, okay, look at me, but just be really, really careful. Don't break my heart, you know? And I feel like this is just confirmation, like this person is saying, okay, I'm not going to break your heart. They want to liberate, like this Virgo wants to liberate this person from their fear. They don't want them to live in the shadow anymore. They want to let them live in the light. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Like, yeah, that self-esteem, like, raise that self-esteem up, that change. Like, there's change afoot here, going from the shadow to the light. Okay, so we're going to use the, I mean, I don't know if there's, I'm going to use the Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition. I kind of we're going to look at each of these a little bit more in depth, I guess, because we're only 13 or 14 minutes in, and, yeah. I don't like when this happens, when the reading seems to be more for the cross-watcher, but it seems like whoever this Virgo person is very, very, you know, they're very steady and stable, and yeah. Okay, hang on. One came out, but I hadn't asked for anything yet. So it was the Coffin, which is like so it has Anubis on it, and I think Anubis is about like, you have to, in order to pass the gates, you have to have like a pure heart. And that's kind of what's happening here. Like, I think it's like you want to test this person, but they're going to pass every single time because they're ready for whatever it is that you're asking them for. Like, you don't have to trick them. You don't have to beg them. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You just, like, if you lay your heart down, they will pick it up gently and take care of it in the ways that you're needing. Like, they are the purest form of the Mars, the masculine force. Like, they embody that masculinity that is like a healthy masculinity. Okay, so we're gonna get some advice, and I think I'm gonna get one for each side. I'm gonna get one for the Virgo, and then we're gonna get one for this other person, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of strong cross-watcher energy here. So what's the advice for Virgo, okay? 6 of water, borage. Now, it's more, we have the sun, which is masculine energy on the bottom here. And so the 6 of Cups is about relationships. It's about nurturing relationships. It's about, and Cups in general is just about emotions and healing and feeling. So let's see here. 6 of water. Celebrate milestones old and new. Freely give, freely receive. I think that's what they're doing. Like, they're letting you know, I'm giving and receiving freely to you because I love you, and that's just the way it is, you know? Now, you might be questioning them because of how slow they go, but that's just their pace. That's just how Virgos move. They don't have a sense of like rush about them, you know? Let your heart be comforted by the company of friends. Let's see here. Gathering with beloveds lifts the spirits, treasure friendship, and celebrate community. Honor your connection by expressing how much your friends mean to you. Okay, so this is the message for Virgo. This person is scared, and I think that you need to just let them know that you love them, that you're there for them, and then it'll like ease some of their fear here, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get the advice for the cross-watcher here. And of course, everything can be vice versa, but this is just how it's coming out. Okay, can I have advice for the beggar, please? Okay. Okay. The mother of water is on the bottom. So that's more like water energy. And it's oats, which is, it's a very nourishing, healing energy, okay? But the ones that actually came out were the hanged one, burdock, I don't know how you say it, and justice, cannabis. Okay. Just without looking at the book right now, I honestly think that you're waiting for some form of justice, like this crosswatcher. I think that you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, and you need to stop that. Okay, but we're going to see the healing properties of these two cards. Now, it's a 12 and 11, which is kind of like regression, but you need to progress. I don't know. Let's look. Okay, 12. Burdock, the hanged one. Embrace a foe as a friend. I think the foe might be like your fear. And okay, so you know what they say, that quote, it's like where fear or courage isn't the lack of fear, it's the it's the ability to like face fear. You know what I mean? Like to act in spite of fear. Okay? And I think that's the foe. Embrace that fear as a friend. It's because oftentimes when we're scared, it means we're headed in the right direction. Okay. Tap into nourishment found in the depths. Let go of control. Lasting change takes time. Yes, you have to let go of the control of wanting, like, you can't hold on to your heart forever, else you'll never let anyone in. You have to be able to let this person in, this Virgo, for the cross watcher here, or of course vice versa. Now, justice. Seek the truth, make informed decisions, consider the consequences of your actions. Hang on. It just talks about cannabis a lot in here. It doesn't really give him that much advice. It's like, when life asks for your ruling, arm yourself with information from all sides. Stand on the side of truth and fight for what is right. Yeah, okay. So I think that you need to know, like, your truth is the thing that kind of makes you scared. It's letting this person in. It's letting them see you and be fully, like, vulnerable with them. And you need to let that truth become justice. You need to let, it's like, this person is never, it's like you're projecting your past onto this new person, because it's like, I've always been hurt. I've always been, every time I've offered my heart, it's just been stomped on. But this person isn't any of those past people. So you need to really, really look at the situation and judge accordingly. And accordingly is that they are completely open and ready and receptive to you. Like, they are truly receptive. They're a healthy version of masculinity. It's quite wonderful. So, Virgo, Crosswatcher, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.